All right, everybody, welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. I want to start off by rectifying a problem that's been going on for far too long that I know has frustrated a lot of people. Okay, that's accepting the quest rewards. I've been a terrible person. I haven't done it. This exclamation point, it's just been there for so long. Imagine like having an email icon on your phone with the like 20,000 unread messages. Actually, I wouldn't be able to handle that either. I don't have that. Mine is clean. It's nice. No unread notifications anywhere. I'm accepting the quest rewards right now. There we go. We got a signalum, Spanish moss, brass pipe module, sushi, builder's tea, delicious to go with the sushi, a painting, delicious, and phytogrow. Delicious for plants. Okay, there we go. No outstanding exclamation points anywhere. So today the goal is to complete chapter 4. Can we do it? I certainly hope, but there's actually some additional complexities that need to happen here after we get the machinery, the calculation, the ME. Oh, it wants us to make an ME controller, which comes from the calculation mechanisms. Fancy. Well, we already have a bit of an ME system though, you know? It's been working really well for us. Doesn't require any power. It's kind of great. But anyway, let's throw this stuff into the system. I'll drink some builder's tea. Oh, I got 3 signalums. Sick. That'll help. Actually, I wonder if I had the ability to use that for a while. I could have used it on one of the machines that required signalum. Anyway, since we last left off, I gathered a little bit more gold underground, and I did what was promised, which is when I run in to randomium, I silk touch it. So now we can actually get randomium. The block sounds are still low because of the presses. Here we go. That's my silk touch. It's still my silk touch. Here we go. What are you doing? It's behind me. Okay, we got a fish. It's moving. It's teleporting. I thought they just moved. What the frick? Where did it go? Wait, why is it? Where does it? What? Did it go above ground? Can it go through walls? What the heck is going on? I don't know where my randomium is going. Should have just stuck to mining it as I found it. Is it outside? How did you get there? Stay still. Oh my God, stay still. Stay still. Holy frick. You better have given me something. A mechanical screen. What the frick? Am I going to get to put down a TV inside the house? Make sure to like the video for TVs. Dude, we can have TVception. You can be watching this on your TV and then you get to see a TV screen in Minecraft. How cool would that be? What does this look like? Yo, we got a targeting system. I don't know what we're targeting, but it's pretty cool. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, it stayed still. Stop it. Got it. Okay, we got cool. This would go better in the Hardcore 1.20 series that we're streaming and is on Captain Sparkles 2, hashtag shameless plugs. Speaking of shameless plugs, did you know that there is a new quality content drop available right now at qualitycontent.com while supplies last? You should check it out. We got some cool stuff. Anyway, I also, in between episodes, I decided finally to upgrade this to having a lava tank instead of using coal because obviously we have the ender tanks available, so I made one, stuck it in here, we're good to go. This way I don't need to replenish coal. And also I went and fetched some cobalt in the nether, which is in my inventory, not in the system. So now what I can do is pretty cool. I can just pop this in here. Cobalt doesn't have to go through the whole ore processing that we have to do with iron and gold, so on and so forth. So I can just put it in here. Each one of these gives me 1 ingot and it's nice and easy. I did that because I needed to do more repairs on my cobalt rose gold sledgehammer thingamadoohicker. So yeah. There we go, pretty cool. I also went and processed more abstruse mechanisms. So we have those so we can do more of the tanks, the ender chests, and we are gonna need to do something immediately with ender chests. So I've already pre-made a couple of those, and I'm just gonna have to figure out what kind of dyes to do on them. How about we do, I have an idea, light blue. That's a new one. That should work great. I don't think we've been using light blue. So I also was processing a bunch more Invar, so we've got that because I needed to have additional Invar for some of the recipes we're gonna be having to do for that post chapter 4 stuff. It's like instead of having a side quest for chapter 4, you hit this and then you have to go into the other circuitry processing and things like that. Anyway, look, I beautified the area. It actually doesn't look like as much of a disaster zone as I thought it was going to. I was able to kind of, polish it up a little bit. So we just, walk under here in order to get down here. We've got the induction smelter that's running. Obviously, the ice charges are coming in a little bit slower, so we could Enderiumify this if we wanted it to start going quicker. It's worth considering possibly doing it now that I also have, it's just really the power consumption that might be limiting at this point. But yeah, we're up to 58 stacks of silicon. And I think the first thing that I'm gonna wanna do here is I'm going to want to start moving it somewhere else. So let's make this, that looks like silicon, right? That's a representative color, I guess. Here, I'll apply it to this one. So instead of having the drawer here, I'm gonna ender chest on top, and then we're gonna hopper into the drawer elsewhere. And I have to figure out where that elsewhere is gonna be, because it's got to be where we start, the next portions of the machinery. So here we go. That'll be ender chest. Start inputting the silicon there. I'm hoping everything stayed in the drawer. We have no issues with it, frick. And then we're going to move this to probably, I think this area will have enough space to be able to continue the production. I'm thinking we'll just continue the assembly line starting here. It's just so nice having the ender chest so that if we end up with a just terrible end location for one stage, we can just pick it up and we can move it over there. And it's great. Okay, so the first step that we need to do here, it's been parched. I've been wanting to drink that for many, many episodes now. So, this is really great, even though I'm still hungry afterwards. The thirst has made me hungry. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, right, is we're going to want to basically put this thing through a, I didn't line that up properly. That's okay. We're going to want to put it underneath a deploy. What are you doing? Oh, it's doing the thing where it don't let me. Okay. It gets really angry when you click on one thing and it's married to that piece. But anyways, we got the deployer and we're going to want to deploy. This is not going to place down correctly. Is it? It placed down correctly? No way. I have way more deployers than I actually need. I made 5 deployers. I didn't need to make 5 deployers. Oops. Well, is what it is. So what we want to do is we want to press the silicon with one, and then we're going to split the output same way we do over there, because the interesting thing about this chapter is that some of the silicon is going to go into making the calculation mechanisms, but also some of the silicon needs to go into making these calculation circuits that are also going to be, I don't know what the distribution needs to be. We're going to have to adjust it, but it's we have 2 different assembly lines that we need to do for the silicon that we get out of here. But in order to press the silicon, we need to get one of the presses, which actually doesn't require me to go find more meteors and get lucky. It turns out there are recipes. So we need the inscriber silicon press here, which is the one we didn't get. However, it's really easy. You can duplicate these presses infinitely, basically. Once you have one, you're just good to go as long as you have Invar on your hands. So if we come over to here now, I should be able to stick it in wherever I move the stone cutter, right here in a more convenient place that I forgot. And now I can make that. And then I can remember which one I just used. So we have the logic, the engineering. I need to get the calculation back. So we do the other one into a calculation. And now we have all 4. And we may need to get more, but if we need to get more, again, you just duplicate. Who needs exploration when you can just do everything from the comfort of never having to leave home? It's like me, for real. So you hand that into there. Now it's gonna press. Let's just feed some rotation. Not the prettiest way to do it, but economical to be sure. And okay, so after this though, what we essentially need to do is we need to put it into a buffer chest, right? And then from that buffer chest, we're going to do a brass funnel out. I hope I gave myself enough real estate here. So it can be an andesite funnel into the buffer chest that we can probably just do right there. And then I can never remember. I never remember between the shift or the not shift, which way it goes. I'm pretty sure shift inserts. So we can do that. And then from the buffer, I am going to have to expand this out probably a little bit more. Right, so from the buffer, we do that, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to put brass funnel onto here. And then what we're going to do with that is we're going to have it pull out, maybe 3 at a time. And then we can tunnel off of, do I need to have another, I might need to have another belt coming off of it because I think it needs to be dual belted. So I may need to expand this even further. So we'll do it all the way out to there, just a lot of real estate, right? And then we simply gearbox that, do this here, right? And then that's gonna feed into one drawer that is just going to hold our silicon that we're gonna use for future purposes, right? So we're gonna do that, all right, there. And then the rest of it will go into another drawer that's probably gonna, or we could actually just have this part here feed straight into the next triple deployer assembly line that goes into making this. That's probably the way that we should do it. So for the time being, I'll just have it feed into a chest. And then after that, we'll set up the rest of the assembly line. I just wanna make sure that this is actually working the way that I want it to. So here we go. Boom. All right. So now we can brass tunnel. Cool. And let's see if this works. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No. Wait. Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop. Stop. Oh, everything is. Well, it's just obviously it's funneling off now because it's not. Wait. Oh, it actually work? Oh. Oh. Wait. Did I not even need this thing? I thought it would. Does it give 2? Hold on. Does stamping this get 2? No, it doesn't. But it split it anyway. I wonder how that worked. Usually you have to make sure that they're exporting in a stack for the items to get split off, but they. Oh, no, I actually don't know how that works. If I were to just take this entire thing off, would it still split the output? That's what I want to see here really quick. Maybe I just didn't understand how these things work. Okay, let's check this out. Give me that back. So if I just have this start exporting, will it split the outputs? Oh, it just alternates them. I didn't know it worked like that. Wait, I didn't need to set that up the way I did before. I thought it had to be in a stack of 2, but it just goes A, B, A, B. Oh, huh, I can make this more compact. Huh. Okay, so this is a slightly more compact way of splitting the silicon. The only downside is it's less adjustable if I don't want it to go 50-50, but we can always just manually grab a bunch from this and then throw it into making all of the, whatchamacallits, the calculation mechanisms. So, oh yeah, it would probably be good if I did that. That would help a little bit. Anyway, so now, yeah, I'll just go ahead and add on the next part. But the problem is before we can actually start making the calculation mechanisms, we need to get the flash drive. And that requires us to go through the logic processor assembly process. So I gotta take a brief diversion. Also, the more I think about it, I think we do a resonant upgrade in here so it matches the pace of the other side. And I think we should have enough power. So let's get the redstone, and I think I already have some of the, I already have the Enderium machine, so let's do that really quick. And now I'm like, wait, why did I move these? They were here and they were convenient. I thought this would be like a more open area to be able to do it, but then here I am, just like now having made a terrible mistake apparently in relocating. Okay, so now this will go super fast, and that should significantly up our production for the silicon, because like we've just been waiting, right, for the ice charges to populate, and now populate they will. In fact, we're probably gonna have to start adding some upgrades, because otherwise this thing is gonna fill now that this is probably gonna become the bottleneck. But now we're getting silicon. Now it won't be as much of a concern over here with, splitting it half and half and thinking that this half isn't gonna be enough. So it almost seems like I'm skipping ahead, but I have to do this for the flash drive. And when we're setting up the logic circuit, we might as well just do the others. And while I could use the same blast chiller and the same magma crucible, I'm thinking there could be like remainders here and there. I'm just gonna make 3 of each, which is probably unnecessary, but whatever. I'm just gonna do it. I got the resources put together in between episodes, so let's make ourselves 3 blast chillers. 1, 2, 3, and 3 magma crucibles. Now I'm probably going to be hurting for resources on other things, but this is why I, made all the Invar as well, so I could restock up. And then there we go. All right. I could have taken the magma crucible from over there as well, but this could be a lot of power. I think it needs to be fast, but yeah, oh my god, dude, we're gonna. All right, this is gonna be something that's kind of like semi-automated, right? So it's gonna be something where we feed in resources as needed, but it's not gonna be passively operating in the background. So, oh, this has been the bane of my existence, dude, falling into the broken stone that's now in my base. Maybe we just put it over here. Actually, no, we just run it off the silicon that we're already branching off, right? And it's not gonna actually do anything unless we have one of the circuits ready to deploy on top of the silicon. So we just do this process right here. So now we just need to get a spout, right? And we're gonna put the spout there. And then the last thing is a mechanical press. I think that's the one thing I forgot to make in between episodes, but that's okay because we have the resources. We can rebuild. We can do this, and it should be pretty compact and fairly easy to do. So mechanical press here. And then what we just need to have is an ender tank, basically. So we need to make one more ender tank here. Do we have the ability to make that? Can we make one of these? Thank goodness. And then Should have a tank ready to go here. And then that is, we're gonna need two of them, aren't we? Yeah, because we are gonna need to have one, we're gonna have to set up basically a new ender tank color for the destabilized redstone, right? So yeah, we need one more of you, and then one more tank, and then we have to figure out what color. Do I have any poppies in the system? I do. This is such good news, everybody. Oh, this is such good news, and we can make them labeled red. Okay, so we do that, and we do that. There we go. Now we got two of these. Always lava to start off with, but we can fix you. We can fix you, and that'll be beautiful. And then I think, like, I can probably, I don't know if I even need, I don't think I need to have a pump if it's just adjacent. The only issue we're gonna run into is it's getting quite into the ceiling. The reason I'm putting down these hoppers is because out of the blast chiller is going to be the resultant product that gets fed into the deployer. So I can't input into the face of this, can I? So I'm gonna go around the other side. It's not the most convenient building setup, but it should work at the end of the day. So it's gonna be 3 blast chillers. Again, like, the idea is it's probably, you know, not the most resource effective, but it should be just the simplest way to do things. So like I put this here, right? And then we put this here, and then we put this here, so we don't have to swap out the different presses, and I just need to know which one to put which in. I have to put signs on the magma crucibles, basically. But if we come around the other side, then we put the magma crucibles there, and then I'm gonna have to do the modular things for every single one, aren't I? Well, maybe not every single one. Oh God, I'm gonna run out of gold, aren't I? Guys, gold is a bit of a problem for me. I really couldn't find that much underground in between episodes. Wait, this is not good. Yeah, so I'm gonna need more gold. And I know there's a passive way to get it by using red sand and doing kind of a similar process to getting iron passively. But I'm just gonna go strip mining for, you know, a little bit. And I'm sure we'll find it. If I should do that, no, because if I hammer, then I'm gonna lose durability super quick. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna work. That was quick. That was literally the instant after I stopped the recording. It was like, hey, you like some gold? I'm like, yes, I would absolutely love some gold. Thank you. Thank you for making that the first vein that I run into. Mods folder moment. I don't believe you. You scripted that. Don't worry. It'll be absolutely ages until I find the next set of gold, won't it? Don't give me okay, you just give me a massive freaking lava lake that I'm gonna run into. I actually am also gonna need a lot of lead because we need lead. Well, not a lot, but we need lead in order to make the casings that go into the calculation mechanisms. So might as well collect that too. Also, yeah, I know you can do like big create walls of drills and machines like that, but look, there's more gold. See, I can reach that manually instead of making a big automated drill machine in order to, you know, get over there and do that. I can just keep not speed bridging across lava, but bridging across all the lava lakes that I keep seeming to find down here. I'm doing better on gold, actually, than I was when I was just manually trying to see it in the open caves I've already been in. See, even my... Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? I don't understand. You just want me to lose the gold. Hey, we're making good progress. I like it. Obviously, the best thing for me here would be if I could just find a mesa. Wait, I know where there's a mesa biome. Why didn't I do that in between episodes? Hold on. Isn't there just a freaking mesa? Oh my God, I'm dumb. Wait, why did I come down here to search for gold in between? That was so silly of me. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. We've got enough to make all the modular dongers now. So I'm just gonna, you know, in between this and the next episode, I will try to re-up my gold supply, maybe by running over to the mesa biome. However, this should do just fine with our 13 that we already have in here. Keeping it tight. Also, hey, 33 cobalt ingots. Very nice. Should hopefully keep this thing good to go for quite a bit longer. Do we actually smell? Oh, dude, we smelt so much faster now? Wait, this is huge. Why didn't I do this way earlier? It's going quicker than it can even like pour out and solidify. I should have done this ages. Well, I couldn't have done it too many ages ago without routing pipes over, but. All right, well, in the meantime, I can get the destabilized redstone export set up. So, I mean, why don't we just kind of have it, you know, funnel off of here? I do wish that the attachment faced the direction of where you're placing, so you don't always have to do this, you know, and have it placed on an opposite wall, and then we do that, and then, does it need to be rotated? Does that work? This is not working. should be pumping out. You know, maybe it has to run in front of the pump. So even though this is flowing this way, the pump is down there. So what if we try to branch it off of here? We can see if this will work instead. So, oh God, I have no room. Everything is so tight. Wait, no, actually, I think it'll just hopefully work that way. Is that working? I can't tell. Does it have, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it has to be in front of the pump, even if the pipe has flow in it. Got it. So anyway, that's full now. And then I think over here, we should hopefully just be able to put it directly into the spout instead of having to do a pump. Fingers crossed, always makes things easier that way if we can get away with it. So put it there, and then let's see that way. It's our destabilized redstone, and boop. Does it work? Does it work? Yeah, let's go. Okay, that's sweet. Now, I don't know. It might be I might need to increase the speed of the pump over there because it's been a little bit slow to fill up. But I guess usually we're only going to be making these like one at a time. So it should be okay. Because I was looking up like, okay, how are these things going to be used? And I was looking up applied energistics because I have a feeling it's going to be mostly that. So this stuff, it's like, okay, well, when we need a crafting unit, we make a couple of these. When we need an ME drive, we make one of them. But it's interesting. The ME controller is like the baseline, just the same as all of the other things. I'm just used to the ME controller being like its own block that you use as a base controller for applied logistics, but it's like totally different here, and it's used as the building blocks for everything else in this. Okay, then the mechanical press just does its own thing. So we just need the gold to be finished up, which it should be getting close. And then we'll be able to make all of the modular stuff. Actually, while we wait though, let's wire the power up to all the machines. You know, one way or the other, it's gonna take quite a few blocks of the flux duct to make it. Why don't we just route it through the ceiling and it'll be cleaner that way. Okay, this will keep it nice and clean. And that way we don't have to worry about, you know, a bunch of cables going all over the place. Are we getting power? We're getting power. That's beautiful. And yeah, we don't have to deal with it looking like it's a mess. Very nice. And then once we clean this up and get the walls down, like it'll all be covered up. So yeah, I like that approach. Our gold should be done now. All right, we got our gold. And do I actually need to make 6 of the modular things? I don't know if I'm like miscalculating this or not realizing. Let me make 3 because it has to be able to receive. I think I'm gonna make 3 to start with, just in case I don't have to do 6 of them, and we'll see. Fingers crossed that'll work. I just don't know if I'm exporting out of one, will the other just accept it no matter what, and then will the hopper extract, or do I need it in both? I think I need it in both because we already have the one set up with the magma crucible feeding into the fractionating still, and that has 1 in each. All right, so 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. I don't remember, was it the magma crucible that was extremely power intensive, or was it the fractionating still? Please tell me it was the fractionating still, and we're not about to just destroy our power. So if we want to make the logic processor, that's the gold one. So it's molten gold, and it's into the inscriber logic press, which is, which one? This one. Okay, so let's just put a sign on each of these. So this will be logic. Right? This will be logic here, and that's going to export out of the back of this thing. It's just going to be on auto output enabled, and it's going to export out of the back. Great. And now we do gold. Oh God, it's more gold. I think is it just 1? I don't know if it's just 1 ingot or not. But that was super freaking fast. What the heck? And then, it's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold for each one, because it's 1,000 millibuckets, isn't it? It's 1,000 millibuckets per. Okie dokie. So it's gonna be 8 gold. It's gonna be 8. But well, now we're gonna see it did accept the gold without actually needing the modular thing. So maybe we don't actually. Right? That's fast at least. That's really fast. Let's go. Okay. And now it's going. It's going. Tell me that the hopper is gonna extract, and we don't actually have to spend the gold on the modular processor thing, right? There, and yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go out of the gate and make 6, but this is great because it means we're all set. So this one now, we're gonna do, so let's see, for this one here, it is the calculation press is copper. So is this the calculation press? It is. So this is going to be, I'll just say, calculation copper. And this will be, can I not edit signs? What the heck? Minecraft 1.20 is above is beyond. Create above and beyond. What's just happened here? This is wild. All right, so logic, gold, and then this is diamonds over here, but remind me the name of it. It is engineering, yes. So engineering diamond via process of elimination. Bro, we gotta throw 8 diamonds in? I'm gonna need more diamonds. Oh God, I'm gonna need to loot more end cities, or actually maybe make the create mining machine. But okay, so that means these should all, like, it should be good as long as I get the output set up here. So that's gonna be there, auto output enabled, and that's gonna be the same thing. Auto output enabled, and whatever we throw in, right? It just, you know, goes into here. And yeah, there is a little bit of a remainder. So it is probably good actually that we did individual lines for each one. And then it just feeds into the deployer. Heck yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're ready to get this thing rolling and see if we can get our flash drive up and running. So we got that going there. And then all we got to do is start pulling out of here, and then let's give it a try. You know, I've just realized what the problem is that I've done here. That's not actually powered. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing great work. Best of work. You know, we do that again. Easy. Again, not the prettiest way to do it, but straightforward. And then, I don't know, do we just do the same thing here? Yeah, not the, you know what? No, on this side we'll do it on the other side. Although I don't know if that's then gonna kind of interfere with the setup that we're gonna be using in order to, whatever. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? You know what's better? Let's just have it all wired on this side, and as long as it doesn't interfere with the other assembly line, we'll get to actually just see what's happening. Cool, so that'll be everything. All right, now let's try that again. Right there, and then it waits, and then it waits. Yo, we got it. Huge maneuvers, and then see, it's gonna sit there until this populates with the next thing, and then carry on the assembly line. You'll love to see it. And now we can just, I don't even think, we don't need to put a drawer because we're gonna be doing different kinds of things. Just put a chest over here, and we get another funnel going into it, right? And that'll be that. Perfect, dude. So now making our mechanisms same as it ever was with the triple deployer, 2 silicon, and the flash drive. We're gonna have to route the inductive mechanisms over. I may split them over here actually, but let's just get the whole thing set up. You've seen it before, so I'm just gonna jump to it. We're on the home stretch. It's business as usual over here. You've seen this before. I'm gonna release the floodgates and start letting the silicon out and processing, and it should start going up and loading the chest and loading the deployers. Once we get at least a stack over there, they'll both be armed. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna split the inductive mechanisms on this side. So I need to make a couple more of the Enderium machines, and I'm just gonna do another pair of ender chests. I could get away with doing, no, I'd still need to make 2 more. I just wouldn't need to color them. I was thinking like I do the same white, and just have it filtered to only export the inductive mechanisms over there, but it's not really worth doing that when we still have to make 2 chests regardless. So we do that. And then I have to figure out what color dye do I do here? Oh, I don't remember. What colors have we used and what colors haven't we used when it comes to the ender chest? How about, how about we do this? There we go. It's going to be lime dye for the inductive mechanisms. I'm going to start running out of single colors to go off of here. And then we're going to have to start combining and stuff like that. And then it's going to be really hard to keep track of, and I'm going to have to do a spreadsheet. Bro, I'm going to have to do a spreadsheet anyway for one of the next close parts of like using the calculation mechanisms. And it's probably in the dividing by 0 chapter that Chosen Architect was like, oh yeah, there, divide by digital. He's like, yeah, there's like a spreadsheet that you need to do and stuff. And I can help you. I'm like, please help me. So we might call in reinforcements there potentially. Thank you, Chosen Architect, in advance for that. So what we'll do is let's just grab this. Put you over there, it's gonna feed into that, and then all we gotta do is we'll start taking out of the ender chest on the other side over here, right? So we'll do the ender chest right there, and then we can start taking out, I guess it won't start operating until this thing gets populated anyway, although, wait, I have some silicon in here. I can just get this thing armed. Oh, well, there it goes anyway. Here, no, don't, I didn't want to filter. God dang it. Here, take my silicon. There we go. Okay, and now what we'll do is we'll just put the existing, this is the inductive mechanisms, right? I just expanded this over in this direction. I figured rather than going and encroaching the area over there, we'll just add space. And then we just do that. And now if we get the brass tunnel down here, now we know it operates as 1 and 1. And it shouldn't, okay, I just want to make sure it doesn't interfere with that path. And finally, we just start exporting out of here so that when new things come in, there we go, and it starts to split. There it goes. All right, and finally, we can make the flash drive. And you know what's really great about this is, boom, we got the flash drive. Frick dealing with durability. You know what I'm doing right now, immediately? Yeah, you better believe it. You know exactly what I'm doing right now. We got money. And we're gonna spend it. Submit. I think this was 5 stacks that we have here, right? That was 5. We just need 2 more. Boom, boom. I didn't do another overnight AFK in between episodes, but I think we're doing like pretty good in the gold department / silver department. I'm kind of stoked on it. And then submit, and we are good. Yeah, don't need to put the drawer on top of here. And hold on, before I do that though, let's go ahead and get ourselves down a new drawer that's already in my inventory. I'll put it facing this direction, and then just need to get a new funnel. Probably already had them in my inventory now. Okay, well, anyway, so funnel, inserts, and an upgrade. We don't want to forget these things. Upgrade there, boom, and let's let her rip, boom. Stop, Filth, I just want to hand it to the deployer. Gosh dang it, take my money, thank you. And we got calculation mechanisms. Look at that, let's go. It didn't count because apparently there were prerequisites that I needed to check that, and then I refuse to engage with your bullshortery right now. I really do. I really am not gonna, you little. Is it gonna count? Hold on. Is it gonna count if I? Okay, counted. It counted even if it was an unbreakable one. Good. And then there we go. All right, we got them all. We get a little bonus here from this, and then we just need to make ourselves the ME controller, which means we need 8 of them, which means, you know, let's accelerate the process a little bit by just taking some of the existing inductive mechanisms. And I guess this is where it would have been beneficial to, you know, split beforehand so we could split our existing amount, but instead we'll just do this, and half of them are gonna run right back into whatever. It is what it is. We're getting calculation mechanisms, and it'll get half of the future proceeds, and we'll just have to manually put in whatever we already have. But there we go. All right, so how do we make the, in order to make the ME controller, which we should probably put over here, what is it in the center? It's a Fluix casing. Oh, do we not have any Blackstone? Lead plates, I guess we just need to throw a few to produce, but I haven't actually gone to a Basalt Delta, have I? I'm gonna need to take a quick trip to the Nether to complete this thing. Right, so let's just get a bunch of those queued up so they'll be ready when we get back. And then I can also just get a bunch of the lead processing so we get some bonus ingots. And now I hope that if we just look on the map, we'll be able to find where a Basalt Delta is in the Nether. Yeah, so it looks like over there kind of next to the first fortress that we found. I hope it doesn't take more than 10 fireworks. Otherwise, I've not underprepared. I have plenty. I forgot. I have access to my ME system that I'm still calling an ME system wherever I go. Wait, do I actually have paper in here? I do. Yeah, we're good. I can never run out. Just kidding. I'm so prepared for everything. All right, it's the fireworks don't stack. That was my whole thing. I don't know why my fireworks don't stack. This is so annoying. Why are they like this, man? Anyway, away we go. Wait, what the? Oh God, wait, they have these hold on. Okay, I mean, it's not gonna be like some Dawncraft or all the mod stuff that they have inside of these chests, but hold on just a second. Wait a minute. I don't have any gold armor at all. I have no gold armor. It's kind of impressive I managed to come this far without any. I'm gonna use what little gold that I have in order to make some nice gold booties really quickly, and I'll put those on, and then now you're gonna be my friend, right? Right, you're gonna be cool, we're cool. Oh God, wait, but I'm gonna open the chest. He's gonna be mad anyway when I open the chest, even though it's not a vanilla chest. He's still somehow gonna realize that I've, you know, offended his entire family. Here we go. What do we get? Power 2, doesn't really, cool. There was gold stuff. I didn't need to, but I got gold. Oh, I got way more gold. This is so huge for us. Oh yeah, I'll take the nether bricks because, you know, why not? Dude, let's go. And then in here, yeah, arrows and more gold. Oh, all I needed to do to get gold was just come to the nether and then we get gold for days. And sure, give me the pork chop and stuff like that. Oh my God, it's brilliant. And of course we have our basalt delta over there. And then wait a minute, yeah, they're upset. It seems like they're all gathering underneath in order to express that they are quite upset about things right now. I'm sorry for offending your honor and that of your entire family and all that stuff. I hope that you will one day find it in yourself to forgive and forget. But for now, hot tourist, Basalt Delta was literally the last one I hadn't been in. So hold on, if I break this with not Silk Touch, does it give some kind of weird drop? No, still just Blackstone. Okay, so then I can just mine fast and not mine into lava, right? I'm not gonna accidentally mine into lava and incinerate myself because that would be embarrassing on the home stretch of a chapter to do that. Went into my inventory. That's always a good reflex right there. Panic mode reflex. Lovely to see. Lovely to see. Do a little bit of that. Surely there's never any just lava just chilling in the Basalt Delta. Oh, balls! I'm gonna frick myself. I'm gonna frick myself here. Please survive. Please survive. Now I'm gonna have offended a piglin nearby and he's gonna just shoot me when I switch off of the diamond boots to try to protect myself a little bit better. How much? Okay, this is enough Blackstone, by the way. I think we're fine. I'm just gonna fly back and definitely not die. Definitely not die by flying into like a lava fall or something. And in for a smooth landing. Okay. So yeah, they didn't really warn us too much about needing the, you know, the lead and the Blackstone, did they, at the beginning here? But I guess because that's kind of one of the more simple ones that we've run into. Like we usually are having to make a new metal resource of some sort in order to make the casing that's going to be needed here. Whereas in this chapter, it's just like we're chilling. We already like Fluix casing, easy peasy. So we can just make a lot of these. And all right, so we got that. Let me go fetch some of the calculations and bro, we're gonna be good. All right, grab some of those. You know what you gotta love though, is that they know that you can't get to here without having made one of the logic circuits and the logic processors. But then they're like, yeah, we know you've consumed those. Go and do it again. I'm like, but my gold, but my diamonds, but what's the last one? But my copper. My copper's not really a big deal. But my diamonds. Oh God. I actually don't have enough. Wait, hold on. Tell me that if I throw one diamond in here, tell me it doesn't only give me 144. Please tell me it doesn't only give me 144. I'm gonna be very, very, very sad. All right, very sad. I'm very sad. Okay, well, even if I need to go find some diamonds just to check these two off, that is the completion of chapter 4. So I should be able to see what the next chapter is. Wait, oh, it works differently because it branches off. This is just completed now. Oh. Wait, I thought we had 2 more sections. This is the last section before the moon? Oh my goodness, the entire factory is started back up for one final sprint with a steady supply of calculation mechanisms. The digital infrastructure performs the necessary operations to put together an ideal trajectory. While this data center visibly crunches the numbers, the designated astronaut starts getting themselves and the spaceship prepared for launch. So this is where we need to spreadsheet, I think, isn't it? Whoa. What's happening here? Okay, so is this like getting like the spaceship materials ready probably? And then down here is, oh no, this is the start. It's going up because we're going to the moon. I'm like terrified to see what what's happening. How does any of this happen? I don't know what's happening without operators of processing power. And So guys, I may be reaching out to Chosen Architect, seeing what sort of spreadsheeting we're gonna be needing to do here. But in the meantime, we got our calculation mechanisms ramping on up. You got a couple stacks so far, and I'll probably AFK overnight and make sure it keeps on rolling. But whew, freaking did it. I'm also gonna need more diamonds. But yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe to stay tuned for the final stages. We're getting close, everybody. And I guess that's gonna be it. I'll see you next time.